Caribbean Corner webinar. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. So soon as Anna's going first today, Nikita, hello, welcome. If you can tell us who you are, where you're from, and just confirm your prize today, please.
Hi, my name is Nikita Warrington, and I am representing the Rockley from Ocean Hotels Group in Barbados. And today our prize is going to be $60 in rewards.
Super amazing. Thank you very much, Nikita. And we've also got the lovely Anna. Anna, your backdrop looks amazing.
Yes, changed it to Aruba. So I'm Anna from the Whirlwind Collection, and today I'm going to be representing Salterra in Turks and Caicos and Bucuti and Tara in Aruba. And our prize is a £50 Amazon gift card.
Super amazing. Anna, you've got plenty of time. It is all yours.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Just check the sound on. Yeah.
And don't forget, just before Anna starts, when we wait for the screen, any questions you've got for Anna, pop them into the Q&A for the attention of Anna.
Hi, so first of all, today I'm going to whisk you off to the beautiful islands of Turks and Caicos, and a brand new property that's going to be opening on the 15th of February 2025. So really excited about this. So it's set in South Caicos. So I'm sure many of you know the islands, but most of the time you land into Providenciale, and then you've got the islands of North, Middle and East Caicos. And right at the bottom, you've got South Caicos, which is a really small little island, just 1,100 residents living on it. And two properties. So Salterra is the latest property to open, as I mentioned, on the 15th of February. We've got a brand new international airport in the south of Caicos as well. So South Caicos is a really exclusive island destination. Think of the Maldives. If you've got clients that really love going to the Maldives and want something a little bit different, but really kind of want to be on their like exclusive island, there really is nothing around you other than nature and absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous scenery and beaches, then this is perfect for them. So the resort is actually located on 3,000 feet of one of the best beaches in Turks and Caicos. And you've got the direct flights, which I'll talk a little bit about in a minute, from Miami as well. But it's all around salt. So Salterra actually gets its name from salt. And you will see the historical salinas around the south of Caicos, which are really, really gorgeous scenery to go and see. And it's all around bone fishing, the keys, bird watching, and just, again, of a sort of active holiday that you like, so hiking and biking. And we're all about sustainability as well, which I'll touch on in a second. So I'm just going to start with a short video of the property. Just a short introductions. They are renderings at the moment, but obviously we will have full photos as we open. But how do you get to Salterra? So the most convenient way is actually from Miami, because we have a brand new international airport on South Caicos. American Airlines have actually launched direct services straight from Miami to South Caicos on a Wednesday and a Saturday from February. So if you're coming from the UK, you will need to overnight in Miami on the outbound flight, but as you come back through Miami on the return, it actually connects all the way through. So you could combine it with a really nice shopping trip to Miami, first of all. The second way to do it is actually direct flights to Providenciale. So from London, it would be with British Airways. The flight arrives at 4:30. So again, you need to overnight in Providenciale on the outbound. So again, it would make a really good twin centre to do a few nights on Providenciale, do a little bit of shopping and the bars and restaurants, and then come down to South Caicos to get away from it all. And then the flight is just 18 minutes with Inter-Caribbean Airways. And you've got those absolutely gorgeous views of the islands as well there. The other way is by private jets. So we actually partner with Evo Jets as well. So there's lots of different options. And then once you get to South Caicos Airport, we provide complimentary transportation to the resort, which is just 7 minutes away from the airport. So the check-in is actually really seamless check-in. It's a paperless check-in. We want to whisk you to your room as soon as you get there, and you get this really beautiful sea salt elixir from Turks and Caicos, so crafted by our mixologist. So a really lovely way to arrive as well. So we're all about sustainability and the property. This is at the heart of everything we do, and we've actually invested $225,000 into the reef restoration projects. And obviously, the reefs are really crucial to the islands of Turks and Caicos. You've got that stunning diving and snorkeling, and obviously we really want to preserve them. 40% of the energy is from solar. We've completely eliminated single-use plastics, and there's a lot more that we're doing, and I can let you know. I can send you some information afterwards. But we are part of Marriott, so it's hotels that define the destination is our luxury collection property. So do make sure you are registered with Marriott Bonvoy, and you will see agent rates as we come to open there as well. So we are the most awaited luxury development in the Caribbean. It's very unique, very different for the Caribbean. I've already mentioned we're on 3,000 feet of absolutely gorgeous beach. We're 100 spacious guest rooms, and every single guest room is ocean facing. It looks a lot bigger than that, but it's actually not, just because the rooms are very spacious as well. We've got 6 food and beverage venues, and we are based on a bed and breakfast meal plan for the UK market. And then we've also got a beautiful destination spa, and you can really spend the entire day in the spa. We've got an aquathermal journey there, a paddy diving centre. You can do your certification. We've got non-motorised and motorised water sports, pickleball, paddle tennis, tennis courts. We've got an interactive kids program, which is all going to be around sports and nature and education about the reef restoration project that we're doing there. And all of the experiences that we're going to be offering are going to be planned in-house, and I'll talk a bit about the experiences. So just a little bit of a flavour of the rooms that we offer. So these are the lead-in category rooms. So as you can see, they're really contemporary spaces, really nice and spacious. And then we go to our oceanfront suites, where you've got that separate dining and living space, really big oversized bathrooms in there as well. And our 2-bedroom suites, which are perfect for families, and they will cater for families of up to 5. You don't pay anything extra for additional children staying in the room, or even teens. You would just pay an extra breakfast charge for teens, but kids are free on breakfast as well. So dining at Salterra, we do have 6 dining venues at the property, from our cafe right the way up to our fine dining. So we've got Flamingo Cafe, where you can just go and grab something throughout the day. We've got Brine, which is our signature fine dining, and it's all inspired from South Caicos. And then we've got Regatta, which is our British Caribbean restaurant. And then on the beach, we've got our Kobo bar and grill, so that's open for breakfast and for dinner. And Sissel, which is our lobby bar, where you can have cocktails and light bites there. Jack and Jenny's is our mobile food truck, and that's going to be appearing at different parts of the resort every single day with a different menu. So that's quite exciting as well as a new concept. So the spa, I've already touched a little bit on the spa and our aquathermal journey. We've got an adults only pool there as well. So as I mentioned, you can really just spend the entire day in the spa. And again, it's all going to be around salt from South Caicos there. And family fun, we really do cater for kids, and particularly kids of school age and above, and learning about the reef restoration and the ecosystem of South Caicos. So it's the love of the ocean. It's going to be lots of sports activities as well, and it's for ages 5 to 12. And we do offer babysitting services for children 8 months to 12 years as well. You can see we've got the separate kids pool there. So we've got the adults only area, and we've got a kids pool. So we really do cater very well for both markets. And just a little bit about the activities that are going to be on offer at Salterra. so that's Salterra, and obviously I will share a lot more information with you after this. But now moving on to a different island, we've got beautiful Bucuti and Tara Resort in Aruba. So the island of Aruba, so it's not a huge island. It's 20 miles by 11 miles. It's one of the furthest southern Caribbean islands. We're actually outside of the hurricane belt. We're just 15 miles north of Venezuela there. So really it is an all year round destination. We've just got an average of 13 days rainfall per year. So it's wall to wall sunshine. We've got beautiful long shell and coral beaches. So perfect for walking and jogging. The sand never gets hot there. And also another really good selling point of Aruba is it's very safe. We've got a low crime rate, high employment rate on the island. So there's two parts of the island. So you actually land into Oranjestad there, and up 15 minutes up from Oranjestad is Eagle Beach, which is the more exclusive part of Aruba. It's wide open spaces, it's low rise accommodations, a lot quieter. And then a further 10 minutes up from there, you've got Palm Beach, which is where your high rise accommodations are, your casinos, your shopping. So it's a lot busier here. So really there's something for everyone if you really want that hustle and bustle, or if you really want to get away from it all. And how do you get to Aruba? So at the moment, we've got the British Airways flights from London, which will be carrying on till the end of March. From then, it would actually start to be KLM. So that would be the best option to get to Aruba via Amsterdam. It's a really nice, easy, seamless transfer through Amsterdam. And also it means you can fly from all of the regions of the UK. And obviously from the US and Canada, there's several flights a day. So what are the key selling points of the property? We are situated on the best beach in Aruba, so Eagle Beach. It's wide open spaces. You can just walk up and down. And really you don't see a lot of people. You can see the dots there are people. These pictures aren't superimposed. This really is what it looks like. Huge, huge, wide open beach. It's an adults only boutique resort with just 104 rooms and suites there, and it is for 18 years and over. We've got more space and privacy than any other resort in Aruba. It's 14 acres. There are more sun lounges than people, so actually you don't need to get down to the resort down there at 5 a.m. in the morning. You can pre-book your sun lounger the night before, and you know what number you are, so you can just head down there at your leisure the next day. And we are the premier wellness resort on the island of Aruba, and I'll talk a bit about that in a minute. And also award-winning, so voted #1 hotel for romance in the Caribbean and #2 in the Caribbean on TripAdvisor. So we're all about romance with two main markets. It's romance and wellness. So it's not just for couples. It could be for groups of adults looking to actually come and have a really nice wellness holiday as well. But for romance, in the summer, we do get a lot of honeymooners. We do offer small, intimate weddings, a maximum of 4 guests and the couple, because we don't take groups of any kind at the resort. It's a maximum of 3 rooms per booking to keep within the intimate ambience of the resort. Special celebrations as well. It's birthdays, anniversaries. We get a lot of older couples in the Caribbean, which is typical for the Caribbean market, and personalised service. It's family owned and run, and you really do feel that as you go through the property. We're not a 5-star property, but only because we don't have room service and we don't have an all-singing, all-dancing spa. But everything else you would experience there is of a 5-star standard. So you can have this beautiful champagne beach butler service. So there's some really nice experiences you can have if you're coming on a special occasion or on a honeymoon there. You've got your sunset catamaran sail as well, which is an open bar and canapes, a really beautiful way to end the day. And for honeymooners, we do offer a special extra honeymoon, like a celebrity package, which you can add on. And every single week, our owner, Ewell Beemans, will come and do a champagne toast on the beach on a Tuesday, which is a really, really lovely way for honeymooners to get to meet the family as well. So in terms of rooms and suites, we do have a few different categories, but I'm not going to go into lots of detail. We lead in from our superior garden view, which actually does have a side sea view, but we don't want to oversell it. You can see the rooms are really contemporary, some of the most comfy beds I've ever slept on. And actually from there, I would definitely recommend to do the ocean front, which isn't actually that different on the interior. But you've got that gorgeous ocean view, so I definitely recommend to upgrade to an ocean front. We do have a dedicated honeymoon wing, so it's called the Tara wing. We have 48 honeymoon suites in the penthouse at the top. And these rooms are really, really gorgeous. And you've got that separate sitting area. You've got the bed by the ocean. And again, you've got that wonderful view over the beach there. The penthouse suite at the top, you've got that huge balcony. So you've got panoramic view over the ocean and a separate sitting area there as well. So it's a really, really beautiful suites. So in terms of dining at the property, we do just have the one restaurant. The reason why we just have one restaurant is there's over 250 restaurants to explore in Aruba. You really don't need to go in all-inclusive on this island because you'd be missing out. So you can just wander out to lots of different restaurants along the boardwalk behind the property or along the beach, and you will find anything from pizzerias right the way up to your fine dining restaurants. But we do have this gorgeous restaurant Elements, which has just been refurbished as well. So I'm just waiting on some new photography here. We've got a Michelin star chef, it's award winning, and we do try and get as much fresh local produce as possible because we're all about sustainability here. But we do have a dine around. So for those that do want more than bed and breakfast, we actually work with six local restaurants, including our own. And you can dine at those as and when you want to throughout your holiday. We can pre-book all of them for you. And it just means then you've got that half board experience. And we really do cater for special diets as well. So we've got extensive vegan, vegetarian and gluten-free menus on our at Elements restaurant. You can have the beach service there as well, so you can dine down there on the beach. And also this really, really beautiful moonlight and twilight dining service in your own cabana. It's $200 per couple. It's a 3-course dinner, including a bottle of wine or champagne. So again, really beautiful way to experience the beach in the evening. And wellness, because I said we are one of the premier wellness resorts in Aruba. We offer a complimentary activity every morning from 7 till 8. So that's anything from Tai Chi to meditation, beach walks. There's so much space to really head out and enjoy wellness. It's the perfect setting for it. Those that don't want to get up so early, we can do further small group classes from 8:30 till 11. We can tailor a program, and we do also have wellness packages which we can put together, and you can actually buy those before you go. And there's a daily healthy hour every day from 3 till 4 p.m. at the beach bar as well. For spa, because as I said, we don't have an all singing, all dancing spa, but we've got those cabanas on the beach and we've got a full spa menu. And again, right, it's beautiful setting down there on the beach to go and have your spa treatments. Full service fitness center, and all of the equipment actually delivers energy back to the grid. So you can actually see on the big screen in the fitness center how much energy you're generating, and really is fully equipped in there. So sustainability, I've talked a little bit about this already, but we were the first carbon neutral hotel in North America. We're Green Globe Platinum. We've just scored 100% with them. Solar panels, so we do and as much solar energy as possible, and we also support local community efforts as well. So we actually banned single-use plastics on the island. We instigated that. We support the local donkey sanctuary, the protection of sea turtles, and we've donated 30 acres behind the hotel to reforest, with the aim to become carbon negative over the next 20 years. So I'm just going to show you a short video on Bucuti. very quickly to talk a little bit about what you can do on the island. It's all about adventure. So one side of the island, you can do all your kite surfing and adventure water sports. And the other side, you can do your paddle boarding, glass bottom kayaking as well. Several boat trips because the water is just crystal clear. It's absolutely stunning. And you've got this national park in the middle. It's quite an arid island. As I mentioned, we have very little rainfall. So you've got Aruba National Park, which then leads out onto the Fontaine Caves. And this is a beautiful spot to get photographs and go for a swim. And then in the national park, it's all about your adventure activities from hiking to biking to off-road buggying to horseback riding as well. And then those that are looking for some cultural activities, you've got the colourful buildings of Oranjestad, you've got the art murals in St Nicholas. So there's a lot there for your cultural tours as well. So thank you very much for listening today. So here's my details, and obviously I will follow up with you all with lots of information. So yeah, thank you for listening.
Anna, thank you very much. You've made us want to go, and seeing those cultural pictures as well, like really brings the Caribbean to life. So thank you very much for that. You've got a lot of questions in the Q&A, so we will do those throughout the course of the presentation. So thank you very much, Anna. Now hopping over to Barbados, we've got Nikita.
Good morning. Hopping over to Barbados, I'm Nikita and I'm representing the Rockley Resort. And I'm just going to pull my tab up.
And don't forget, Nikita, if you've got a video and you want to play sound, tick the button to share computer sound.
Okay, thanks. Just moving over to the screen. Here we go. Can you see? Can you see the slide? Can everyone see the slide? Hello?
Yeah, I'm giving you a thumbs up on the screen. Yes, and you're getting lots of thumbs up here. Everyone can see everything.
Fantastic. When I load these, it puts a lot of strain on the bandwidth, so I normally just have to ask a question. So this is the Rockley Resort, and it was previously known as the South Beach Resort. As I would have said earlier, it is a part of the Ocean Hotels Group in Barbados, which is it comprises the Rockley, which is our bed and breakfast. We only specialize in the boutique resorts. The Rockley has 49 rooms. Another part of our group is the Sea Breeze Beach House, which is an all-inclusive, and the other resort is the O2 Beach Club and Spa. So that is also an all-inclusive. Today, we're focusing on the Rockley, which is our newly refurbished resort. What we really wanted to do was we wanted to capture the essence of what hospitality truly is in Barbados, and that is the people and the culture. And so we would have gone ahead and made it more fun, more chic, but also add a lot of elements of Barbadian culture. If you've ever been to Barbados before, you will see some images in the next few slides that might be familiar to you. And I advise you to pay attention to some of those, because I'm definitely going to be asking a question at the end of this about some of those cultural pieces. So let's move to the next slide. So the Rockley is perfectly situated on the south coast of Barbados. It is a bed and breakfast resort, and I say perfectly situated because it's 5 steps away from the beach. It's 2 or 3 steps either way, 4 ways across the map, basically, to get anything that you can think of. You can have Chefette, which is a fast food chain that is unique to Barbados, and it's literally right next door. You can have fine dining from sushi to, I mean, literally you can have anything on the south coast of Barbados, and it's no more than 10 steps away from the Rockley Resort. One of the things that I said earlier is that we wanted to focus a lot on Barbados and its culture. And so if you look at this slide, you'll see that there's a bus stop, and that is an image of one of our bus stops in Barbados. And you'll find little quirky things that are throughout the resort, like little sayings that we say, like "What part you going?" which really means "Where are you going?" And just things that are really unique to being in Barbados. We really wanted to encapsulate that when we would have rebranded, and we would have done some renovations at the Rockley in March this year. So you can relax at our personal restaurant, but we do invite you to take in the island, because you haven't really been to the island if you're just trapped on the resort, are you? You really should be able to experience the culture and the people. So we have our bed and breakfast. We have fully equipped kitchenettes in the rooms. We have king size beds, and we're going to move on to the bedding shortly. So we have junior suites, 1-bedroom suites, and 2-bedroom suites. And they're all decorated with large spots of color. They all have different cushions that have quirky patterns. They all have sayings on them, things that really help you to immerse yourself in local culture. So our junior suites, they're 500 square feet, and you can sleep 3 adults or 2 children. Sorry, 3 adults or 2 adults and 1 child. That's 1 king bed, and a sofa bed is in this room. And then our 1-bedroom suites are 700 square feet, 3 adults or 2 adults and 2 children in the room, and it's 1 king bed and a sofa bed. And both of these rooms have a kitchenette. One is a full kitchen with a private balcony, and the other is a kitchenette and a private balcony. So our 2-bedroom suites, they're 1,300 square feet and can sleep 6 adults or 4 adults and 2 children. So the room comprises 2 king beds, 1 sofa bed, and 2 king beds and a sofa bed, and then a sofa bed on the outside. Focusing again on our culture. So this is an image of our restaurant. So we call it Eat at the Rockley, because why complicate it? You're really there to eat, right? So we've gone ahead and put different elements of art that are done locally. So, you know, the pillows will say things like Dafalikya, which is very Bajan, meaning it serves you right. And we have our hall downstairs as well in our entrance lobby, where you will find a lot of local art that we have commissioned a lot of our local artists to be able to come and put on display. And that's also one of the ways that we give back to the community, by allowing the artists to have a space where their work can be perceived or received by not just locals, but international guests as well, so that they can consume the culture, but also, you know, pave the way for future artisans locally. So we have an outdoor pool. The resort is a family-friendly resort, and so it's basically split in two with a lovely bridge over the center. One side is shallow and is kid-friendly, and the other side is pretty much closer to the bar, which is where the adults would love to be. And we have communal tables, we have our sun loungers, we have our umbrellas, and they are very unique, comfortable boutique spaces for everyone to enjoy. We also encourage guests to take the 5 steps over to the beach, which is just across the street, where we have sun loungers and chairs over there for you as well. Now, with our refurbishment, we created what we call a playroom. So it's filled with games. You have table tennis, TV, you have wall Scrabble. There's the library over there as well. There are a few other games. So we have Monopoly, Jenga, all of that fun stuff is over there. And we also have a very small fitness room. It is small, it is boutique, but it has everything that you need in it. It has a Peloton machine. It has all of your weights, your medicine balls, your treadmill, etc. They're all on the inside there. But what we really want you to be on vacation, right? So it does not take up a lot of your holiday. So as I said, we want you to be able to immerse yourself in our culture. So we have a full set of activities that we do at the Rockley, just to engage guests and make sure that, you know, if you have any questions about our culture, someone is there to answer it. And if you didn't know that you had a question, that by the time you're finished certain experiences with us, that you definitely have more questions about Barbados. So we do Mixology Mondays, where we allow our guests to come in and not just look at our mixologists making drinks, but to assist them and possibly even come up with their own drinks, just depending on how engaging the group is. We do our cocktail party on Tuesdays. That's between the hours of 6 to 7, and we refer to it as our manager's cocktail party. And what that does is it gives everyone on the property the opportunity to meet with the managers and the supervisors who are responsible every day for the running of the hotel. And if they have any questions or concerns, they can speak with those people, but also just to, you know, make it more, I would say, personal in terms of the experience, because it's not, as I said, our hotel group focuses on boutique experiences, and we have 49 rooms. So we just want to make sure that everybody who comes in feels like family. And then we do our Wednesday walks. Again, immersing you in the culture. We want to be able to take you up and down the coast, across the road, show you where Bajans would go, where locals would go and have a great time, and just point out things and make it just easier for you to be able to traverse when you're on your own. On Thursdays, we do tours with Troy. Troy is a gentleman in the red shirt in the center, and he is pretty much one of the cornerstones in terms of hospitality within our group and at the Rockley, and we're very, very proud to have him. So we do our island tour on Thursdays, and we tend to go more to the east of the island because you're on the south, and once you're moving from the south to the east, you get to also take in some views of the west as well. So it works out, and you get to see a lot of the fantastic spaces in Barbados. Like this picture is taken at Gun Hill Signal Station, but you also get to see the East Coast, like Bath Sheba, etc. And it's definitely worth your while to be able to go. On Fridays, we do fun things. So here it says hopscotch and red light, green light, and skipping races. But honestly, it's just whatever comes to us at the time that's fun that the guests would love to engage in. As I said, again, we want to make sure that our guests have a fully immersive Bajan experience. We do paint and sip with a little twist too, because you can have a mimosa, but you can also have a rum mimosa. I bet you've never heard of a rum mimosa, but we do that there. And we do sing along Sundays, which is Bajan karaoke, and our karaoke is very different. I can promise you that. So, basic offerings of the resort, we do complimentary breakfast, complimentary sun loungers and the umbrella, complimentary round trip transfers from the airport to the resort and back. We do advanced check-in where we send you the form online and you can give us all of the information so that you're hassle-free when you come to the desk and you can move to your room swiftly. We do a turn-down service for honeymoons, for couples who are getting married, etc. And we do have a lot of things that you can do to enhance your stay, things like private dinners, gift baskets, etc., that we can get to your room. Pre-stocked mini bars. We do babysitting as well. And then we have complimentary laundry facilities on the property. We focus a lot on our hospitality team because we believe that it is absolutely necessary to, dial the people in on what the experience is. So we do have staff awareness where we have like our birthday club where we never forget anybody's birthday and we always make sure to acknowledge that. We have our rewards and recognition program as well. So, and that is fantastic for guests as well, as guests build experiences with the staff who work with them and, they turn into our repeat guests. They also become a part of that rewards and recognition program with your TripAdvisor comments and recommendations, etc. And we do our global celebrations, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Women's Day, all of that we acknowledge because, our people are our main sale. And so we want to make sure that they are appreciated and rewarded. And all of what we do and the package that we look at selling, which is authenticity and being true Barbadiana, that has won us some hotel recognition awards. This is the RCI Gold Crown Award, just one of those examples. TripAdvisor Traveler's Choice Award for 2024. TripAdvisor comments that are here, fabulous stay, actually 2 fabulous stays. Is that it? Wow, we're doing really well over here. And then we do our give backs to the community, as I mentioned earlier, your art gallery that we have downstairs. And as this initiative is actually free of cost, and we don't make any money from this, the money goes directly to the artists. We also do a pack for a purpose where, we ask travelers to donate school items, etc., for children, and we donate them then over to the Variety Club, etc., so that they are able to distribute them within the community. And our sustainability efforts as a small Caribbean island, we want to make sure that we reuse as much as we can. And one of the things that we're looking to do is to become Travel Life certified by 2025, which is something that we have been working towards for a while. We've also partnered with Bees Recycling in Barbados. It's the largest recycling facility on the island, and they spearhead pretty much all of our recycling activities. And we also focus on energy saving. As I said, becoming Travel Life certified is something that's very important to us. So we are attacking it from all of the ends. And we are proud to be Blue verified by the Oceanic Global Institute, and that's when we were South Beach, but it travels over to Rockley. And yes, so as I said, travel life, future endeavors. So that is the end of the presentation, but I just want to go back to be able to say that we want to make sure that the experience that you are receiving is a unique and authentic experience. When you come to an island, we understand the importance of having a resort that you're going to enjoy, but we also understand that when you come, enjoying the culture is a significant part of the memories that you make to take home. And Rockley is there to make sure that when you come to Barbados, you leave with a little bit of Barbados in your pocket.
Super amazing. Thank you very much, Nikita. Could you stop sharing for me? That's it. Perfect. Okay, so I know Anna's been busy answering her questions behind the scenes. You've got a couple of questions that have come in so far for you as well, Nikita. So Simone's asked, how do we book the Rockley?
You can book the Rockley through the majority of your search engines, or you can also book the Rockley through our My Booking Rewards program if you're already registered with us. If you aren't, you can come directly to our website and you can do that there as well. That's www.therockleybarbados.com. But I'll put that in the chat as well.
Super perfect. So booking it, you book it through your operators or direct or through the website, but then you need to log your booking onto the Ocean Hotel Rewards webpage on My Booking Rewards in order to get your rewards. So thank you for that one. The price for pre-stock minibar in the room, Deborah, is this for Nikita? Nikita, does that sound like something you've said?
Yes, so the price for the pre-stocked minibar in the room is about, I believe, 35 or 40 US, but it depends on what you book. If you're booking it within a particular booking period under a particular code, then it might actually be included at no additional cost.
Super, thank you very much. Nikita, is your resort a timeshare also?
Yes, it is. It is a timeshare resort as well.
Excellent. Do you know commission for that you get for booking direct with the Rockley? This will be for an agent, I would imagine, in the US or Canada.
It would be between 12 and 14%.
Okay, super. Thank you very much. Okay, hopefully we've not missed any questions. I don't think anybody's popped anything into chat that I haven't seen. If I have, don't worry. We will send out a copy of the recording and Anna and Nikita will be copied in. Apologies from Oceans by H10. I think they've had issues with getting on today, but don't worry. We will... there's plenty of presentations on their reward program, so you can go and have a look on there. And we'll reschedule it soon for them. That's it from me so far. So now we get to the fun part. So if everybody remembered at the beginning, everybody needed to have listened to the presentations because Anna and Nikita have got a little prize to give away. So as a reminder, everybody today that's on the webinar gets a prize draw point as an entry. If you are the fastest finger with the correct answer, you get 10 points. And then I put you all in a magic spin to win, and we let you know the winners when we do the follow-up tomorrow. And don't worry, a copy of the recording and Anna and Nikita will both be copied in if you've got any further questions. So Anna, you went first. Do you want to do your questions? So go to chat and make sure your drop down says everyone. Anna, what's your question?
Okay, so for Salterra, which of the islands in the Turks and Caicos is it located on?
Ooh.
Yeah, south.
Okay, so let me just scroll back up to the top. So Caroline said south. Do you want the full word South Caicos?
South Caicos. South or South Caicos is fine.
Okay, Caroline was the first with south. You have your 10 points. Thank you very much. And Nikita.
So I displayed an image and I said it's pretty unique to Barbados culture, and it was of a sign. Can anyone tell me what sign that was? Yep, it is the bus stop.
Okay, so scrolling back up. So Carol said bus stop out of city. So that's the one.
That's the one.
Perfect. Carol, you have yours. Rachel, I like yours as well. A big bus stop. Perfect. So Carol and Caroline, you have your 10 points, but we will let you know who the winners are when we do the spin to win tomorrow and you are pulled out. So thank you massively to Anna and Vicky. I was trying to say Anna and Nikita together. Anna and Nikita for the super amazing presentations. Don't forget to log your bookings as well. The 2 hotels of Anna's that are not on, don't have a program. They're on My Caribbean Rewards, so you can still log them. We will send a follow-up, as I say. Any further questions, let us know. It is nearly the weekend and it's nearly Christmas. So yeah, we will see you all very, very soon next week. Thank you very much, ladies, and thanks for attending, everybody.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.